Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm here this morning with a couple of fun little things to do, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I've added to the fairy kit. There's still 4 available. So these are the 4 postcards that I have chosen for the digital kit. So we have this one that, shows a place that I think fairies might live. It looks kind of very magical. Then I had this. This is the grasshopper and the ant, or the ant and the grasshopper. But look at, he has little wings, and some of the babies back there have little wings too. And so, yeah, so I added this. I have the little gnome and the little girl with the flowers. And I thought she'd be pretty easy to make her look like she's got some fairy wings. So these are, you get, in the digital kit, you're going to get the little fairy Shotski whatever song. And you're going to get these 4 and these 3 and then these 3. So you get the Forget-Me-Not, the Country Road, and these are 3 places in, West Virginia? Yeah, West Virginia. And you'll be able to, any of these pages will come out like 8 by 10. This here, I've copied them or printed them at 3 by 5 size. And then there will be one other file. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 JPEGs. And one other file that will be a PDF. And that will have the other, the Wood Nymph song. And then the fairy words. So, yeah, so that is what comes in the digital kit, and it will be available before Friday. So the next thing I've added is each kit got one of these little pictures of a fairy book and a ticket and a page out of my flower book. And you're going to get an image that is approximately like this and should have a fairy or 2 or 3. You'll get one like this that's going to be like for a pocket. And everybody, there's a bunch of these. So everybody will get one of those. And they're all different. And then you'll get one with a tag. You'll get a tag also. So this is the tag that's going to be here. You'll get a page from the book, maybe more. 3 of these very vintage envelopes, and then one of these gold doilies that we'll be cutting up and using in our embellishments. So let's go ahead and start with, we're going to go ahead and make a page. So I have this, and I think I want to keep it just as it is. Possibly I will add a pocket to it when I have some paper to add the pocket. I could even use this giant tulip. So maybe if we... these scissors. Okay, so we're just going to cut around our tag. We're going to go ahead and make a couple of embellishments for our fairy journal. Okay, and I'm cutting this out. I want to see what it's going to look like on the back before I cover the back. I could, of course, turn it over right now and look, but I Yeah, I think we can go ahead and we don't need it as tall. There we go. I think that'll make a cool pocket. And what I'll do is I'll just add another page to it. Like I think there's one of the Filofaxes in there or something. And I will glue the two pages together. This becomes a full page in my my journal that I'm making for my daughter for her birthday. Okay. So, oh, do we like this side better? I like the purple because it matches this. But I like this because then you know it's a pocket. I don't know. And do I really want to put something in there and cover that? That's the other thing. Well, it could just be something. Yeah, I'm going to go with the purple. Okay, so we have a new glue. I'm just going to put it around the edge. So sometimes I do decorate my pages before I put it together. Actually, if I'm just making it, I probably do it that way. If I'm just not filming anything, I'm just making something. I will do some of the page, at least some of the pages will already be decorated before they go in. And that's just my preference. Okay, so there's that. So I also added some burlap to the kit, a piece of burlap. Whoa. Sorry about that. Her box is way over there. Okay, so I added this piece of material that's like an eyelet, but it's green. This piece of burlap, some shiny paper that sounds really cool, and then this was the paper that came with it. You get this one with the feathers, and this one, a piece of this ribbon. You get some more of the note papers and a gold doily. You get this children's page, this, some bling, a couple of these, and a couple of from this book, and one of these pieces of one of these papers. So all of that was added to the kit since the video. And again, I have both woodland fairy theme going with what I'm doing. And then there can also be, I'm going to go ahead and fray this a little. So I'm just pulling out some of the pieces, and I will be saving them because I may use them on something else. So right now I have the purple box kit is out. The I was gonna put it down here, but I think it needs to be up at the top. But then does that take away from the girls? If it's down here, you actually will see the girls. the rabbit, Peter Rabbit is still out. If we go off the edge a little bit, okay, and then, so everybody gets a whole one, but I am going to be using this piece, the pieces of this one, to use it up before I but each kit has a full one of these. Okay. Let's put that in there. Okay. And then so I'm going to leave that just like that, and then maybe you know what? I'm going to add a book paper flower to the center. And then a bling. Okay, and this book is going to be very eclectic. So I'm going to add the orange here. Okay, so that gives me a little pocket, and it's a page, and it's ready for when I start putting my book together. Okay, so we'll put that up here. So next, well, we have this paper, and if I know where the template was for all the things you can do with an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, that would be really good. Because then you could use this for your, and so we'll save that. So the other thing that we have is there were 3 of these in the kit. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if I put this, and I'm going to make it into a pocket. Okay, and so if I go ahead and get it ready, just going to and this will give me a pocket for somewhere inside the book. But just because this really is supposed to be a writing journal for her, I'm going to go ahead and make it into a flip. Okay? So I believe you received like 4 of these pages in each kit. Okay. So there we go. Go with, whoop, somewhere we're not straight. maybe the paper wasn't straight. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so this is ready, and it can be a pocket, so something would be able to go inside, but it'll also be a flip. Now these pages came out of a variety of the Tinkerbell style books, and I think they're gonna be fun to use. We can go ahead and add a piece of burlap to this one, as we'll do the same thing, and that can kind of be a theme that I have in my book. I like to have something that's happening on all through the book that kind of makes it go together. So I'm okay with it coming out the bottom. I'm going to come in a little bit just in case I have to cut the sides down to fit in the book that I'm making. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this down. And then put some on top. And cut another flower. Okay, so we have a little golden flower. And add a paper flower. And you could just go ahead and put a fluffy flower there, but I think a paper flower is going to be fine. And, oh, forgot its little puddle. I like this bling because it, all the different colors, I think went really well with this kit. So there we have a little flip ready also. So we have a pocket page and we have a pocket flip. And then the other thing that I thought we could make was similar to yesterday's tutorial, and that is we're going to make an envelope flip. So what I'm going to do is I've got 2 envelopes. I'm going to make it wallet style, or what I call wallet style. Go ahead and put glue on the flap of one envelope. I'm going to bring this envelope, and you want to bring it just to the edge, but not all the way in, because you want to leave gap so that if you're adding items to into your flip, it's going to give you a little bit of room. Okay. Okay, so there is that. And then we could go ahead and use her on the outside because she's cute. She is cute. You're going to get more, depending, I'm going to divide up the images that I have. I'm hoping to be able to give you at least one full page to put as one of your cover pages. using this book because it's Tinkerbell and her friends, so we have a variety of them. So, of course, we do have this also. Okay, so if I were to put this in a book, okay, we're going to just pretend like it's going to go. No, we don't want to use one of those. They're still wet. Okay, we'll use this. So this is one of the other pages. So say because of the ripped orientation, we're going to go here. Say we're going to go here. And this is the side that you'll actually see. And then we can open it up and we have places to put things there. So, so I'm going to decorate this side. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and use the tag for mine because I like the size of this image. Oh, look at Tinkerbell's on the other side. So if she was in a pocket, if this tag was just in a pocket, we could add some lines or something to the top where you could write. But I like this. This is how I really work. I go, but I like that. Oh, I want to use that instead. Does that happen to you? That's why I end up being a hoarder or a collector sometimes of things. Is because I go, but maybe I could use this somewhere else. Maybe there's some place that it will be better. Okay. So, and then we could because we're going to need a paper clip to hold this onto the book unless I go ahead and attach it using this, which I could. I like that. Okay. Oh, I like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach this. I pulled out the new thing of glue. I got tired of waiting. I've got like 8 things of glue in the drawer. It's like, why wait? And I can use what's left at the bottom when I have something large, because these have the bottom. Okay, so there's that. other thing that we do have are these, you got a page of butterflies. I have the scraps. I did get a page, but it's like if I can use the scraps on what I'm making, I'm gonna save the real piece for. Okay, so you can fussy cut some of your butterflies, because I will probably use most of them fussy cut. Okay, and then if you have the glitter, oh, I really like the gold, but they're both peach. Oh, I like this one. Oh well. Anyway, go ahead and attach. Okay, so when I'm going to attach a butterfly like this, I'm going to go ahead and I want to get a flat space. So usually I can go where their head is and down their body and fold and have a spot. Okay, so like that. You can even lay one butterfly down and then have the other one up so that it kind of looks like it's fluttering. Okay, and there we go like that. See? See? It looks like she's looking at it. And of course, I would use the the glitter fingernail polish on this. I could put glitter glue. I have glitter glue. I have 8. So that would be enough that I could put one in each kit, because there's one for mine. And okay, I'm giving it antennas. I hope this works. Let me give it a sparkly head. Sparkly head and antennas. And those are kind of long antennas. Oh, these are those are my out in the garden table scissors. Okay, so there we've added a cute little butterfly. And we have our wallet flip that we'll be able to continue to work on and make things to go inside of it. So we have this really neat, so we're going to let that dry. And I'll be continuing to add stuff with that, or to that, as I have other items. Okay, so now with this Morning Glory, I'm going to make a pocket. Okay. Actually, let's make one of these kind. So we have 4 to 13 is 9 inches. And this is 1, 2, almost 4. So we want it to be 3.5. So we want 4 inches. So we can fold in 2.5 approximately. And 2.5. 1, 2, 1, 2.5. Okay. And we'll still be able, yeah, we'll be able to cut this down. I'm going to do something a little different with this. Because one of the things that happens with a page like this is I don't want it to just be a page, usually. So, okay, so I'm gluing across the bottom and up the side that will close it. So we're going to go ahead and close the side that doesn't have glue. Push it down, straighten it down. Okay. And then the side that has glue will come, and that will close the rest of the pocket. Okay. Okay. Make sure that we clean that up. Boy, it's like allergies every other day. I can already tell they're happening. You probably can hear it in my voice. Okay, so that gives me a pocket. And what I want to do is I want to use this to make a pocket. And we can actually turn this over to the wrong side. As long as we make sure that we're flat. Okay, I like the 23. I'm going to come over and I'll cut this. Just at the edge there. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to cut the words just above the words. Okay. And then I'm going to come and cut right to the edge of that 23. Oh, I need to cut. I should have cut this first. Well, let me see. It'll be okay. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this come down, and this is going to become a pocket on top of it. So we still have the words. Okay. We still have the words. And I'm making this like it's going in the fairy thing, but I'm actually going to, this is going to go in my garden book, my personal garden journal, because I have morning glories. And I like to keep track of who comes back up every year, what colors. And I just thought, okay, when I was going through and picking out the stuff for the fairy book, and I found the morning glories, I was like, oh no, I want that for my book. So, and they're already coming up, and oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Because they really are like, almost like a weed. Some people might consider them a weed. But they do really well here in the in our desert as long as they get water. Okay, I was just cleaning up that edge where the glue came down. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to put the pocket, add the pocket to it. Okay, so I just thought it would be kind of cool to have a pocket that was out, that so that this didn't just end up being a page. It'd still be a pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and cut across here this and I'm going to put the pocket, or put the words on this, and that will give me some more strength. So I'm going to do it right here for that part, and then across here, across here. The other side was clovers. Unfortunately, we have that here in the desert too. Quite plentiful, actually. So just layering, using a piece from the Filofax, or actually it's a calendar. It's a vintage calendar. It's at least from the 80s. Okay, this book is from the 1950s that I cut up. So there. And I'm using the glue. It will hold really, really well, and I can get a really fine line, and I can actually get more pocket space than using the ATG gun. So there we go. So I've made a pocket that can go into our journal using part of the Filofax page, and then but I really like cutting off the words and still having them be part of the book, but not just being a page, because I want there to be lots of places to put things. So, you know, we can have the little fairy hiding in there, or actually the littler one might be better. This one. Or she can be in there. So, there we go. So, and then we can also make another tag and have it up in this part of the pocket. So we've got there that we can put something, there we can put something, and then down in this pocket here. Right? So you can have something here and something here, and I didn't get to run my Cricut yet. If we do, we'll get those. So, and then that can be paper clipped. So, I have a ticket, and I have a purple piece. That's left, because, you know, I don't like to leave anything unused. Okay, So get out a silver paper clip, and the long side goes down the back. I like to leave a little edge out. I'm going to go ahead, and I killed my glue gun yesterday. The glue gun did not survive the day. It's actually the metal nose piece, or whatever you would call it, the point, actually came out of the glue gun. Dead glue gun. Okay, so it takes a while for this to dry, but it does work. I did one last night to make sure. You know, the thing about the glue gun is it's pretty much instant that it's dry and ready. But here's another way to do it, is to go ahead, and the back of the ticket can be your where the paper clip goes, and then you can decorate the front. So we have this little fairy image that is from a book. It's from the advertisement, actually, in either the front or the back of the book that I've ripped up. One of the books I ripped up. I've got 3 of these that I've been playing with. And they're just a paperback little book. So we can put that, and then, you know what though, I really like the sound of this. I want to almost put it somewhere where it does make sound, I think, maybe. So we can use a piece of this. Or, you know what? We have a little, there, we have a little flower. Oh, I like that. Okay, so, oh, maybe a piece of the, piece of burlap. Be careful how much you, oh yeah. Okay, and then we'll glue it down. And then I put more on top to help hold it down. And then we'll put the, oops. Save that for later. And I don't know, I think that might be, I don't want to take, kind of like a pansy maybe. Okay, where's the skewer? Here we go. up one of those pieces of the book paper flowers, just to give us a little piece for the center. And then we have another orange. Oh, I added some fiber to the kit too. But I don't have it right here. Okay, but there's our paper clip with using the little tiny image and the piece that was left after we cut the purple for the pocket. And so that gives us a few items to start our fairy embellishments for our fairy book. And so we have our little pocket that is ready for some items. We have our little paper clip that will be able to hold this into the book. Okay, so there's our paper clip to hold this into the book, and we'll add something to this to have a fluffy on the outside. We have our wallet is started, and it's going to be a wallet flip, and it will attach to the book and then flip out and have more places to write. Okay, then we have this that is ready to go into the book, and that is a pocket flip. And we have this page that will be ready to be attached to another page, and on this one, this is what's on the other side. So there we go. We have started the fairy book. So I'll be able to use these images from the digital kit in the book as well. And so I hope you enjoyed it. What's your favorite? Love to know. And the fairy kit is still available at this time. There's 4 of them left. And I'll put the link down below to my Etsy shop, Dearjuliejulie. Everything you can find at Dearjuliejulie. The Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie. Find something to celebrate every day. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.